This video contains the winner announcement of the 3 Ekster wallets, so watch till the end. 2 days ago was my birthday, and that means I'm now 1 year closer to being a boomer. I'm 19 years old now, and that means I'm still not an adult because I still feel like a 10-year-old. The reason I didn't upload anything on my birthday is, well, I just wanted a few days off, so leave me be. Anyway, I did kinda wanna do something for this ultra epic occasion, so then I came up with this idea. Why don't I just make a timeline of myself? That, dear friend, is exactly what I did, and in order to do that I first needed a few things. I needed an image of myself now, and an image of every bloody other year of my life, which is obviously super easy. I had to go through way too many photos, since moms tend to take a lot of photos, but I ended up with some weird, cute, dumb, and adorable photos of little me, starting from when I was 3, because before that I couldn't really find anything usable, and yes, that's what my hair used to look like. I know. Anyway, my idea was to line myself up in order of age. I first dropped in every image to see if it would work at all, and actually it seemed like this might just actually work. First I started masking out every single image I collected and then put them on my first sketch. I slightly scaled them to make sure the heights were at least a little accurate, even though it's still a huge guess. And after that I instantly added a black and white adjustment layer because I am super lazy and didn't feel like having to color match every single bloody image, but honestly it's kind of smart too, because where you would usually need to pay attention to hue, saturation and luminosity, right now I'm only left with luminosity, and that's only 33.3%, so I see this as a total win. But all things aside, I wanted to have a nostalgic feel, and what's a better way than using a dramatic black and white style? Nothing. I added a texture that was gonna represent the ground in my image because I didn't want a whole background and everything. I really just wanted it to be simple and focusing on me and my age instead of creating, well, a whole circus. But then all the images were all over the place lighting wise. So in order to kind of fix that, I first needed to match the levels of each image. Basically what this does is making sure that the blacks on the images are all equally black, at least a little. But of course this doesn't fix the lighting issues at all. But before I could do something about that, I first needed to add some shadows because, well, no particular reason, it's just good to have some nice shadows. And I started with the ambient shadow, the touch shadow, and after that a more global shadow followed. Then for a final touch I decided the light was gonna be coming from the left hand side, so I added yet another shadow. Now it was time to try and match the lighting, and I was pretty sure it was never ever gonna look perfect, but I really was just aiming for a decent result. It didn't have to be realistic, just nice to look at. And honestly, I think that's something quite important when it comes to Photoshop, compositing or photo editing in general. It doesn't always have to be realistic, just nice to look at. Now, while I'm at it, let me tell you something cool. BenQ sent me one of their products, the BenQ Screenbar e-reading LED working lamp. And I'm gonna be honest, it said no glare, and at first I really doubted that, but it's actually true, there's like no glare at all. But anyway, I totally skipped the point. This is a super cool lamp, especially designed for those who spend a long amount of time behind screens. Well, people like me and you, I think. This thing does not get in the way because it is simply attached to your monitor in a very easy way, and it fits pretty much any monitor, also IMAX. It has a few cool features, like for example you can change the light's brightness and temperature. I personally like a warmer color, but if you like cold white light then it's there too. Do your eyes always hurt when you're working on something for hours? Well, not anymore, bitch. It even has an auto dim feature, which is possible because of its built-in sensor. That, my friend, is some next level desktop lamp stuff. I'm oddly positive about this thing, even though at first I didn't really see the point. But this thing sure is awesome, and if you'd like to purchase one for yourself, make sure to visit the links in my description ASAP. In the meantime, I pretty much finished the highlights, so then I also did some subtle shadows and stuff to really make it look a bit more, well, acceptable. Then I added a temporary camera raw filter to make things look more dramatic and harsh, since that was what I'm aiming for, as I said. I also added a cool little timeline so you could see the year and my age, and then I realized I didn't even include myself from this year, so I went outside and shot myself. Well, I mean, I didn't shoot myself. Anyway, I masked out that image too, applied the same stuff to that as I did before to all the other images, and that's it. That is a timeline of myself. Now, it would be super cool if I just keep adding myself every year, and then when I'm like 40, I'll have 37 Bennies in a row. I mean, right? Then I found this image of myself and thought this could really use some lightsabers, so I did, because why not? And I guess looks pretty cool. Then, boys and girls, it is very much time for the winner announcement of the little giveaway me and Ekster set up for you. If you wanted a wallet, all you guys had to do was leave a comment on the community post about why you deserve a wallet. The best 3 would win. Now, that post got over 500 comments and I read them all. That, my friend, took longer than I wanted. But I do think I've got the 3 funniest ones right here. It was hard to choose, but I guess I did it. Do keep in mind that these are my personal favorites, and since, well, this is my channel, I'm the one who gets to decide, you little shits. Anyway, first, here's a few funny ones I almost chose, but sadly were overruled by my top 3. Here they are. I deserve a wallet because I farted real freaking loud. The black one would go with my soul perfectly. My old wallet ran away because I never fed it. I promise I will feed this new sexy wallet if I get it. I need a trackable wallet not because I lose it, I need one because I want to know in which stores my girlfriend runs with it. And then there's this one. Well, let's start at the beginning, or maybe the end. I guess that's for you to decide. 7 years ago my father passed in a freak accident, or so we thought. Just days later it began. Phone calls, letters and threats began to arrive. They all said the same thing. Bring me the money and nobody gets hurt. We didn't know what they meant or what to do. Days passed with more and more coming in. Then as suddenly as they started, they stopped. The final letter showed a picture of a dark-hooded creature holding a bloody scythe? Whatever the heck that is. Panicked, we searched for answers. Right as we had given up, a mysterious book arrived on our doorstep. The book was old, with brittle pages and stains that looked like tears of blood. Upon reading the book we found the man, or creature, the thing in the cloak, was called a Shilghn. I'm sorry, this is too much. And was a mythical god of pain and destruction with a single weakness, the wallet to rule them all. I've been searching for years to find this wallet and constantly worried he will come before I have succeeded. This black wallet, if I may call such a powerful thing by such a simple name, will stop this creature, save my family, and put our minds at rest. So those were my honorable mentions. Now on to the winners. The 3rd place was written by Obelisk. I recently donated my wallet to this homeless man and you can't imagine how happy I felt when he put his gun away. Then the 2nd place was by Taylor Hardkopf. My current wallet is dumb and constantly spends money. I would like a smart wallet so it can teach me how to budget. Well, that, or at least tell me when my wife takes my wallet. And then my personal favorite. I'm writing this in the temporary safety of my closet in fear that I will soon be discovered. For many years now I've owned a bifold wallet. This wallet has become so attached to me that now it believes that it owns me. Whenever I feel like replacing it and go shopping online for a sleek, sexy, modern wallet, my bifold leaves with all my cards and cash, leaving me with no choice but to forget about upgrading. Now it has gotten me to the point where my bifold dictates everything that I buy, controlling my identity and income. I'm constantly living in fear with no hope of escape. Only has this post given me a glimpse of freedom. If you send me this wallet, I will be forever free from the bifold's reign of terror. I will have the power to banish him from the darkest parts of my kingdom. I will have the power again. Well, my friend, it seems like you indeed will. First of all, thank you guys for your creativity and funny comments. The colors, by the way, were free of choice. I did not mention that, but if you all want a black one, for example, that's totally fine. You 3, please contact me by my business email and we can discuss the details further. Then on to our
favorite Instagram post
on hashtag Benny Review, which this week was made by Hunter McDowell. This looks super cool, especially with the purple sky. I love it. If you want to see your edit on my favorite Instagram post, all you gotta do is tag hashtag Benny Review in your next post. Well guys, I think that is pretty much it. Make sure to check out the website of BenQ for that super cool screen bar. Then I guess I'm gonna have to close this video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And if you enjoy my overall content, feel very free to subscribe. That would mean the world to me. Then I hope I will see you in my next video.